Hi guys, Chinmay here. Welcome to Upskillian. Now this is a very simple interview question being asked. What do you know about enter data option in Power BI? Many candidates make this mistake of answering it very simply saying that enter data option in Power Query is all about entering the data. Never make this mistake because the interviewer knows that it's about entering data manually in Power Query. So let's see how we can approach this type of interview questions. First, let's head over to my laptop to see where we have this option. So as you can see guys, I'm in Power BI desktop application. Now I'll have to go to Power Query. How do I go to Power Query? In Home tab, I have something called as Transform Data. I'll go to Transform Data and there if you see there are different queries here, right? In the home tab basically again if you see there's an option here called enter data. What does it say? Create a new table by typing or pasting in new content, right? So I'll click on this. So what does this mean is I can either manually enter some data or I can basically copy paste a data from other table, right? So let me manually enter a data. And let me just name this table as data entry table. Okay. If I click on OK, you see that a new table got created here. Now this table is locally created in the PBIX file, right? It is not connected to any data source. So basically, as you can see, enter data option in Power Query allows you to manually create a small data set within the Power BI desktop file, right? So this feature is useful when we have to quickly create a sample table or input a small amount of data that is not available in some external data source, right? So this is the definition to that, and we saw how we can create a local table. So now let's see what are the use cases of creating a local table or using the enter data option. Okay, so it is basically used to create lookup tables. So as and while if you have to create some mapping table or a lookup table, you can use the enter data option, right? The second is basically for testing any calculation or quickly you want to test some DAX calculations. In that case, you might have to use this enter data option. Okay, but what are the limitations to this? The first limitation is scalability, which means it can be used only for smaller data sets. You cannot use it for a bigger data, right? And the second limitation is that if you have to make some changes in these tables in future, you cannot do it from the data source, which means if you have to make some small changes every time you have to download the PBX file and then manually change that, which is not a feasible option. Okay, so I hope now you are clear about what is the enter data option in Power Query and how do you handle when asked in interview. Right guys? All the very best. Thank you.
Hey guys, I hope you loved this video. If yes, please like this video, subscribe to Upskillian, and if you want more such videos, please put it in the comment section. Thank you everyone. Have a great day.